Sometimes it's hard to balance the wishes of your loved one who has died and the needs of your loved ones who are left to grieve. My dad fell and broke his hip. After surgery for a partial hip replacement, he faced weeks of rehab to walk and climb stairs again so he could return to his home. As I look back at this time in rehab, it was a wonderful gift to me as I was able to spend many hours alone with him. It was just me and my dad, no distractions of everyday life. He always loved the outdoors, so I would push his wheelchair out to the garden where I sat on the swing and we talked. He shared memories growing up in Ottawa about his four sisters, but especially his time in the Merchant Marines during World War II as he traveled the world. These were stories I had never heard growing up. We laughed together as he told me about getting his first tattoo. It was after crossing the equator, and he and his shipmates went to a questionable parlor that certainly would never have passed inspection here. He also had some pretty strong ideas about what should happen after he died. Cremation, and scatter the ashes on Frenchman Lake in northern Ontario, where our family camp was located. No casket, no visitation, no flowers, no funeral, and no obituary in the paper. Being with him in his last days and hearing how strongly he felt about his last wishes being followed, I had no problem carrying them through. What I didn't anticipate was the reaction of his grandchildren. They were upset there wasn't a funeral or gathering to remember their grandfather. It was like his life didn't happen, didn't matter. They decided to meet in Sudbury for a weekend to celebrate his life, reminisce about their memories of his time with them, and say goodbye. I wasn't able to attend, but that was okay, as this was their time to grieve together in their own way. I think my dad would be proud of his children who carried out his last wishes, and proud of his grandchildren who needed time together to honor a man who had touched their lives.